Hello, Magicasters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 13th episode of our first level spell series. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most wordy first level spells out there, and to be quite honest, very much a value pack. Today we're going to be talking about Ceremony, one of the most iconic holy spells out there, usable by the Cleric and Paladin, which isn't too surprising if you think about it logically, and it is found in the Xanathar's Guide to Everything Handbook. Highly recommended if you haven't gotten it already. Tons of good stuff in there. And let's take a look at the mechanics here. So your cast time is a lengthy 1 hour. It can be ritual casted for an extra 10 minutes, so I'd probably recommend doing that. I wouldn't really imagine a whole lot of reasons to burn a spell slot to do this. The range is touch, the duration is instantaneous, and there's a couple effects to it if you can't tell already. Atonement would let you change a creature's alignment back to whatever it was originally. Bless Water lets you make holy water. Coming of Age lets a creature or humanoid creature add 1 die forward to ability checks. That's only usable once, by the way. Dedication, add 1 die forward to saving throws. Same requirements and can only be used once as well. Funeral Rite, for 7 days a corpse can't be turned undead with the exception of a wish, which is pretty cool. And Wedding, which in my opinion is the coolest. For 7 days, 2 willing humanoids are married. While they are within 30 feet of each other, they gain +2 to AC. The components are the Holy Trifinity, so somatic, verbal, and material. If you're curious about that material component, it's 25 gold worth of powdered silver, and the spell does consume it. The school is Abjuration, which I found to be a little bit surprising. I mean, it is more of a divine spell, but I mean, whatever, right? That being said, let's take a look at the full description. This is going to be a wordy one, so I apologize in advance. You perform a special religious ceremony that is infused with magic. When you cast this spell, choose one of the following rites, the target of which must be within 10 feet of you throughout the casting, which is a full hour or an hour and 10 minutes of your ritual casting. Atonement. Choose one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you make a DC 20 Wisdom/Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. Bless Water. You touch 1 vial of water and cause it to become holy water. Coming of Age. You touch 1 humanoid who is a young adult. For the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes an ability check, it can roll a die 4 and add the number rolled to the ability check. A creature can only benefit from this rite once. Dedication. You touch a humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service. For the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll an additional die 4 and add the number rolled to the save. A creature can only benefit from this rite once. Funeral Rite. You touch 1 corpse. For the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of a wish. Wedding. You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC while they were within 30 feet of each other. A creature can benefit from this rite again only if widowed. So it's a wordy spell, man. There are a lot of things going on there. It kind of embodies all that is like a classic cleric, though, or at least a classic priest, right? So I think that's kind of what the spell is meant to do. That being said, let's take a look at some alternative uses here. So as you could imagine, this is highly effective against vampires, essentially anyone who you need to succeed and become friends with, in addition to any ally who could benefit from a +2 to AC, a +4 to saves, or a +4 to any ability checks as well. And I'm sure in large encounters that is ideal. I mean, could you imagine giving the whole party a +2 AC bonus just for a boss fight? I'm imagining there would be some roleplay problems after that would result, but I really do think it's beneficial, not to mention that +2 to AC is easily exploitable. I once ran a character named Forge. He actually recently died due to questionable DM-related choices, but I can understand why. He would essentially abuse his position of power to find young women who were essentially condemned to death, and he would offer them atonement so long as they married him and served him for a little bit of time. And then at the end of 7 days, he would set them free, and by set free, he would kill them. Luckily, though, they all ended up dying before that. But I mean, you get the gist. It could easily be kind of manipulated. That being said, if you guys have any crazy stories involving ceremony or any alternative uses of your own, I, as along with everyone else, would really like to hear them in the comments beneath. And yeah, have a great day, guys, and as always, happy casting. I will see you tomorrow.